Man, Wonder Feast had the most disappointing game. So frustrating as a fan. And it's not even their gameplay, it's their fucking draft. And today I'm just gonna rant on their draft. So I actually picked Aurora, Vi, Wukong. Great engagers to ban, especially for Wonder Feast, because Wonder Feast are good at engaging comps, and their best players are Quid and River. So that's good on HLE. Then Wonder Feast banned Bessa, Oriana, and Yunara. Decent. Yunara's good at kiting and she scales pretty well, so kind of annoying. Then Oriana's good at disengaging. I get it. Then Bessa's kind of questionable. They could have picked it, or maybe they were afraid that their bot lane is going to get destroyed by Bessa. Then HLE picked Azir first. It's whatever. But that's when Wonder Feast could have capitalized. They could have picked Silas and Sire. Silas could have been a good pick because they can steal Azir's ult, and she can also steal the jungler's ult. And right now, the best junglers are Xin and Trundle. So because of that, you could pick like a Sion to neutralize, well, to remove a tank, a possible tank for HLE that can peel for Azir. Or they could have picked Xin Zhao so that they neutralize their ADC. But they picked Pampa and Talia, good at picking people, but it's really bad at first picking because what they did is really smart. They picked Sion and Xin, which you can't really tower dive any of them. Like, cannot tower dive really Azir. Like, his WE really strong at getting away. Xing Zhao's knock up is really good at. Yeah, it's hard to tower dive them. So this Pantheon Talia comp got freaking neutralized. And honestly, I would rather see Orange Feast go for engage comp. Like this, like catching people comp. That's not it. They could have played Panther and Gallo. It would have been better. Like Gallo would have been a better answer to Azir, I think. Then that's where they really fucked up. Their top pick was horrible. They picked Cassante. Cassante is not the champion he used to be in 2023 or 2024. What made Cassante broken before was he was a tank and an assassin in a ADC meta. So that made him really strong. But right now we don't really live in an ADC meta. It's more like a jungle mid top meta with ADC potentially carrying late game, but ADC are not that strong right now. And you pick it against tanks, bro, like Zen and Sion? Really? Cassante his Q pulls tanks to him. It's just stupid pick, bro. Unless you ult, I don't know. You can catch people, but like his catching people with Cassante is not as effective as before. His W is slower, his damage is worse. Yeah, it's not the best pick. They could have picked like Aatrox, Trundle even, Trundle top, or even like Mord. The Mord, Darius, Garen. I'm not sure about Darius and Garen, but last words they were decent picks. Or like maybe a Urgot. Urgot can kill Sion, I think. Yeah, their top lane was horrible. Oh, they can also pick Gwen and Rumble. But Rumble engage is not that great because all is kind of easy to dodge. And so far the comp is not the best at engaging. Like Pantheon is alright, but Talia is more of a control mage, more of a defensive mage, so it's not the best at like engaging. If they pick like Yone or Silas, like I said before, or even a Cass, I think Cass would have been perfect against Azir. And then they picked Alistair. I really wished they flexed Pantheon support, okay? The Pantheon was a alright pick because you could have picked top support or jungle. And this Pantheon should have been support because at this point they have no damage. They needed like a Trundle or a Kindred, bro. Or if they want to play a really front to back comp, they should have played like Skarner or Ivern and picked a really strong ADC. So yeah, this was bad. Like they at this point they needed to pick um, a jungler that's really strong and have Pantheon go support. But Senna and Alistar is not a horrible pick. They end up picking Senna and Alistar, which is not horrible. It's good to lane against Lucian and Braum, but the problem is that this comp cannot deal with Xin Zhao and Sion. What it could have maybe dealt with was Ashe or Zeri. Maybe Xayah because they have a Talia and Alistar, which has decent synergy, but I'm not sure about Xayah's damage. They really should have picked like Zeri or Ashe. And Ashe ults, I think, can be really useful in their comp, especially because they have an Alistar, Talia, and Pantheon, right? These champs are good at picking people out. Ashe just adds another layer of picking people out. But I would have loved actually the Zeri play, aggressive Zeri with really good like frontline and a good control mage. I think Zeri would have been really good. But they decided to play Senna, which is good at lane. Like I said, it's good at laning against Lucian and Braum, but late game, you will do no damage against Sion and Xin, bro. It's like, you had to pick a more aggressive and playmaking ADC. But yeah, this drop was cooked, bro. I don't know why Wonder Feast doesn't just go all in with their engage comps. Like, it's just weird. They wanted to play front to back. No, they wanted to play engage comp, a skirmish comp, but because they didn't foresee the Sion Xin pick, Pantheon and Talia value got severely diminished because you can't really pick a Sion, you can't really pick a Azir, can't really pick a Lucian because Lucian has dash. I don't know. Their comp end up being just neutralized. Like a lot of their comp strength end up being neutralized, and they have no damage for their tanks. Xin Zhao and Sam, even Braum. Like I would have loved Silas, Xin Zhao, Sam, like an Ashe, and the support could be whatever. Alker. The support really could have been whatever. Actually, maybe Rel. Maybe Rel would have been better. Or they could have played a real front to back comp. Like, they just screwed in so many levels. And the top choice, and it's just horrible. They had so many opportunities to play Trundle. Like, HLE didn't ban Trundle. They didn't ban, like, anything that counters sound. They could have picked Gwen also. Like, Gwen's a decent pick. Oh my god, it's just so disgusting.